Payag ito ni Senator Lacson sa kapalpakan ng Administrasyong Marcos sa tinatawag na pagka-aresto ni Saldico. Senator Ping Lacson, Chairman of the Blue Ribbon Committee, on reports that Saldico is no longer in Czech custody. Simply put, it was a lost opportunity and our government has nobody to blame except itself. Mabigat yan, maanghang yan. Kasalanan nyo! Wala kayong sisin, kayo-kayo rin. Ang bagal nyong kumilos. Parang ganun. Ano? Napuno na ang salop, bumaliktad na ba? Kakampi nila abogado nila Failing to act with dispatch. Yun, mahina nga kumilos. After having been timely informed of ex-Congressman Saldico's apprehension by the Czech authorities, now puts the government in an embarrassing situation. Ito ang kanyang payag. Government must now exert extra effort and work double time to bring him back, not only to redeem itself from this lapse, but to show its sincerity. Wow! Nagsalita ng sincerity. Dito tayo react mamaya yung, is the Blue Ribbon Chairman sincere in his role as chairman sa pagpangita, paghanap sa katotohanan sa flood control measures? Sincero ba siya? Yan ang tanong Sabi niya, but to show its sincerity and seriousness in bringing and his co-conspirators to justice. Wow! But at least, in fairness, nagsalita, he put the blame on this administration, which is, I agree. Totoo talaga. But I don't know kung ano ba talaga sino yung nagbalita kay Pangulong Marcos na nahuli si Saldico. Merong nagbalita niyan. Ang problema lang, either dalawa. Mali yung balita or ibang pagkaintindi ng Pangulo sa balita. Nung sinabi na Saldico hinarang ng Czech authorities dahil kulang-kulang ang papel o kaya Saldico sinubukang mag-cross border from Czech Republic papuntang Germany. Kailang hinarang ng German police, hindi pinapasok, pinabalik. Baka ganun lang. Kasi yun ang unang report Boundary. Czech Republic dito, Germany dito, ito ang boundary. Pag-cross, may mga sa highway, mayroon ng demarcation lang, boundary, ganyan. Nakaranas ako niyan yung boundary ng US, California side at Mexico. Pinuntahan namin talaga nung nag-schooling ako sa US nung 2005, 2006. Pinuntahan yung border. Kailang hanggang doon lang kami sa border. Hindi kami nag-cross. Itinaliwanag lang sa amin. Kasi border, hindi ka pwede. Pumunta kami sa yung malaking ilog. Rio Grande ba yun? Rio Grande, yun ang boundary ng Mexico in the US. Ipinakita sa amin. Ayan, ang mga tao, nag-cross lang yan para papasok na illegal immigrant. Ayan. Kita mo tungkol sa border problems ng US. So, pagpasok ni Saldico, alanganin ang papeles, hindi pinalusot. Go back! Baka ganon. Nung ganon, go back, I don't know kung di-turn over ba ng German police, border police sa check authorities or go back lang. Go back, nagpaliwanag lang ng saldi ko, nakalimutan ko, ganito. Hindi naman, umalis na. Ay, nako. Ano ko lang dito, ang reklamo ko lang, itong gastos ng gobyerno, gastos natin. Yung pagpunta pa ng high-level delegation, Secretary of Justice, representative ng Department of Foreign Affairs, yung Philippine Center for Transnational Crime at iba pang mga alala ay nagpunta. Nagginastos-gastos lang na pa-hotel-hotel sila ngayon doon, pakain-kain na masasarap, merong per diem, may pocket money, hayatay. O tayo dito, kaluluoy. Doon ako na naiinis o nagagalit sa kapalpakang ito. Okay lang sana, yung nagkamali, okay lang. Aminin, mag-apology, kagaya ng ginawa ni Secretary Jun Vic Rimulya. Saludo ko. I apologize. It's my fault. Yung deadline ko na 3 weeks, akala ko parehas ang batas sa Pilipinas at batas sa Czech Republic. I am wrong. O, di tapos. Ang Pangulo, wala, ang daming palusot. Niloko pa tayo na anti-clear yung word na nahuli. Binigyan pa tayo ng ibang meaning. Mag-apologize. Kaya lang, sayang-sayang lang yung pera natin na pagpunta doon na wala naman palang saldi kung maabutan. Pinaka-latest na balita, according to Anti-Claire, I don't know how true. Saldi ko daw, mayroon ng pending application for asylum sa France. Parang ligtas na sila. Nandun na sa France. Hindi lang namin nabutan. I don't know how true. Wala na kong paniwalang salita na Anti-Claire. Poros lang propaganda ang nanggagaling sa kanyang bibig. Itong post ni Attorney Trixie Angeles, title, From Attorney Harry Roque. So, isinare lang niya ang post ni Attorney Harry Roque, panibagong kaso na isinampa ng administrasyong ito laban kay Attorney Roque at ang kanyang pamilya. Office of Attorney Harry Roque, Statement on the BIR's Criminal Complaints, 27 April 2026. So, bagong reklamo o kaso na isinampa ng BIR laban kay Attorney Roque. We strongly reject the recent criminal complaints filed by the Bureau of Internal Revenue involving myself, my spouse, and our legal counsel, Attorney Percival Ortega. These filings form part of a continuing pattern of actions which we believe are politically motivated and intended to harass and pressure individuals associated with or perceived to be supportive of the Duterte administration. We view these developments with serious concern as they raise fundamental issues regarding fairness, equal protection, and the impartial administration of justice. The complaint is legally and factually baseless. There has been no issuance of shares whatsoever pursuant to any alleged increase in authorized capital stock. Absent actual issuance or subscriptions of shares, there is no taxable event that could give rise to liability under Philippine tax law. The allegations are therefore premised on a misunderstanding of basic corporate and tax principles. Any suggestion of tax liability at this stage is unfounded and premature. We also categorically state that all required tax returns have been properly and diligently filed in accordance with law. Any assertion of failure to comply with filing obligations is incorrect. We will address these allegations vigorously through all appropriate legal remedies and will fully engage in the proper judicial and administrative processes. We remain confident that a fair and impartial review of the facts will confirm the correctness of our position. We call for fairness, restraint, and strict adherence to due process, and we will continue to defend our rights under the rule of law. So, naniniwala si Atty. Roque na political persecution na naman ito. Meron na siyang standing arrest warrant dahil sa kasong human trafficking. I'm not so sure, human trafficking related ata sa Pogo. Kaya nga, nag-apply na lang siya ng asylum sa Netherlands. At hanggang ngayon, hinintay pa niya ang approval o disapproval ng kanyang asylum application. So ito, kahapon lang na sinampahan siya ng kaso. Ito, tanong lang. Hindi kaya itong kasong ito is doon sa binulgar ni Atty. Roque na hindi nahuli si Saldico. Kasi dahil kay Atty. Roque, napulabog sila eh. Dahil nandun siya sa area, sabi na, fake news yan. Dahil si Saldico mismo ang nag-confirm sa akin na hindi nakadetine si Saldico. Wala siya sa Czech authorities. O, kinumpirma ng DOJ Secretary na gumastos ng pera ng taong bayan, pumunta sa Czech Republic para lang iuwi ang Saldico na wala naman pala sa poder ng Czech authorities. Palpak. Gumastos tayo, mga taxpayers, ng how many millions of pesos sa high-level delegation pinadala nila doon. Itong gobyernong ito, tawag ko dito, asyong aksaya. Na yung bagay na yon, pwede namang gawin ng Philippine Ambassador to the Czech Republic. Bakit kailangan mo pang magpadala ng DOJ Secretary? Of course, may alalay yan. Magpadala ng Department of Foreign Affairs. Nandun na nga yung embassy. Magpadala ng Philippine Center for Transnational Crime. Siguro pinakamababa, 10 ang delegasyon na ginastusan natin, naka-hotel, kumakain ng masarap, may per dime, may pocket money, and everything. Yung pala, wala na doon si Saldico. So, nabulabog silang lahat dahil sa mga post ni Atty. Roque na lantaran niyang sinabihan ng Pangulo, fake news kayo! Mr. President, tagakalat kayo ng fake news. Pagkatapos nun, wala na. Kaso na naman. But anyway, I still believe in the Philippine justice system. Kaya, sige lang, kaso lang kayo ng kaso. Kayang-kaya yan ni Atty. Roque dahil abogado naman siya. Ano pa? So, ito, Atty. Mans Carpio. Nakikita ko, baka magsampa na naman siya ng panibagong kaso laban kay Loistro et al. Committee on Justice. Kasi bukas, i-open na daw nila yung box, sealed box from BIR containing the income tax returns of BP Sara and Atty. Carpio.